Hi everybody, Miles here, the golf professional at Southwick Park Golf Club. Wednesday afternoon, I've got no time to make a video, I've got to do something right now. So my plan was, and people have, maybe I've started something with Mike challenging me with his 1930s club. So Chrissy Wild says to me, Chris Wild plays left hand below right, cack-handed, I don't know what you call it. Go and do that. Now Chris Wild plays off of low single figures for a long time with this left below right style, and there's one other lad at the golf club does it, Alex Milroy. He doesn't break 100, but he's very good looking, so swings and roundabouts there. I just played 2 holes of that, didn't get the ball in the air, kept it straight, made a couple of bogeys. It just, I promise you, it wasn't worth watching. I don't think, no matter how much I practiced, I wouldn't get any good at it. It was tricky. So I thought to myself, someone else in the other week said, play some holes with your driver only. Now that's probably going to be a tiny bit easier for me. So I had a quick little warm-up hole down the 5th, which I had a nice drive and a ridiculously bad chip. So I'm going to start again. I'm going to play 6, 7, 8, driver only, and see if I can get around in par. There's a few problem shots coming up here in a minute, but let's go, because I've got no time. It's all or nothing. Yeah, so 6, one of those holes where I would never take a driver. I don't see any real mileage in it. I might just keep talking for a second because there's someone on the 7th tee, and oh, he's all right. I'm off. If I get it right, I'm gonna get it near the green, aren't I? If I get it wrong, here endeth the video. So, quite a nice strike down the right hand side. I don't think I'll take you with me. Definitely won't have much left to do, but it'll be tricky. The chipping is going to be the challenge. Well, if I was straight, I was on, but I'm not. It's going to be really difficult actually to get this anywhere near the hole. My best bet is to try and just sort of, yeah, pitch it by those stakes. Don't know. I've got 9.5 degrees of loft on this, so it's not ideal for sure. I think we should take it. It's not a disaster. So I look at these as, not that I'm mucking about, even though I blatantly am. It's a test of concentration for me more than anything else. But you can do whatever what your brain lets you. Right, come on then. 2 drivers for a par. You gonna give me that, please? Okay, 4 drivers for a par, we're off. I think my next challenge really is this one, because I'm gonna actually go off the yellow tee because I went off the yellow tee on the last one. I think it actually makes it slightly harder for me. So let's say my good drive is somewhere in the 260, 270 area. Now I've got to take off 150 yards off the driver. The easiest way for me to do it is try and tee it up a little bit, hit up on it a little bit, and try and cut it a little bit. This is the tricky hole for me to finish with my golf ball, I think. So let's had a hole in one here with the driver. Amazing. quite good. It's either just stayed on the green or it's in the bunker. And if it's in the bunker, we're finished. Because there is no way you can hit a driver out of a bunker. Anyway, first week of October now, and definitely changed very quickly, hasn't it, the season? The course is still really good, and it's had a good dump of rain and nothing bad out here to show for it. So fair play to Jim and his team, and let's just see if all that drainage work that he's been doing pays off. Well, it will pay off, won't it? It's exactly what it's intended to do. So yeah, got to keep trying to play now through the winter. It's the time to consider changing your swing if you want to push on with your golf. I'll have some winter coaching packages for, well, I'm above ground, that's quite good, for November, December, January and February, where you'll get an hour of tuition once a month and you'll only pay for 3 of those hours. So yeah, I think if you're serious about changing your swing, this is the time to do it. It can be firefighting a bit during the summer as you need to get it round and you don't want to make any big changes, but if you do, now's the time. And could go par here, up against the collar, not too bad though, certainly could have been a lot worse. Come on. In that one little putt is why I like these challenges. Just pure concentration, and then I think to myself, yes, Miles, you can actually play this game when you concentrate. So, Papa. Well, a little weight here on the 8th tee. There's a 4-ball that doesn't seem to want to let a 1-ball through that's right behind it. I never quite understand it. You get that old-fashioned thing, a 1-ball has no standing, but why would you want someone on the tee at the same time as you, which is what's happening here? Maybe they are letting him through. I mean, they really should. Too painful otherwise. Yeah, good stuff. So I think you could say to yourself, like, I've played 3 short holes with my driver, but at the end of the day, well, they're not letting him through. If I go in a bunker, if I go in the rough, I'm finished with this. So I have got to hit some good shots, and obviously 8th's one of those holes where people quite like in their driver, because if you've got a bit of a fade, then it sets up nicely. Now you'll notice that I've teed up just inside the block here. It gives me a completely different angle to the hole. So my ball needs to be in, I don't need to be in it. So it actually changes the hole. I'm not going to hit that, so and neither would you. So you shouldn't let it put you off. And yeah, let's see if we can get something good down here. Sure do, sure do. Bit at the bottom of the club, but certainly in the right place. I'm not going to talk too loudly, says a guy about to tee off on 9, but yeah, decent shot down the right hand side. I just come off the fairway, so I'm in an all right lie here in the semi. So just got this little tricky shot, but I have got the slope behind me, so that's definitely to my advantage if I don't get too carried away. 3 pars, good concentration. Was it a great video? No. Can I do better? Yes. And I will. See you all next week.